All right, so this is some brand new energy I'm getting. Yeah, this is brand new. Somebody's in a new field right now. And also they have permission to make the rules because it's new territory. Okay, let's take these two here. And then I see the shoulders here. But this is the nail that these angels are holding, the nail that buried Christ or that hung Christ to the cross. Okay. So somebody's at privilege or has the honor to make the rules here because it's new territory, and whoever's following you is going to have to obey these rules or suffer the consequences. You just rose these people from the dead. There's new life, and unless they want to go straight back to hell, they're going to leave. Because I feel like they're very close to turning right back around and going to hell. But you have a new flock. Okay. And I feel like you're maybe looking for some guidance here. Like maybe you don't know what to do with these people that are following you. That's what I'm getting from this guy missing a brain. Or maybe you're dealing with some mindless people. Yeah. Let's more who these mindless people are. Or what is this? Like, it's maybe like the blind leading the blind. Somebody's still fighting off haters and doing some shadow work. So I feel like whoever this is, like, I'm feeling like you're still like up against the wall. You're still fighting people, or maybe you just started fighting people and you've never been in this situation before, but you don't have to fight people when you're in your promised land. So you're fighting because you're still in a war, but God is giving you peace. Maybe you still have to recognize your authority. All right, let's pull some cards. There's a lot going on here. Because I feel like somebody, yeah, some emotional period. And they're still doing things from the past. Or maybe they're moving backwards. They're like going into this lower vibration. But you're going to be, if this is where you're headed, in a lower vibration, you're going to open up and allow God to reign wherever it is that you are. God is going to conquer all the demons in this low vibration. You don't have to fight. You don't have to defend yourself. You are allowed to enjoy yourself. You're allowed to relax and feel at home and comfortable. Nobody has a right to attack you. Nobody has a right to trespass on your property or your personal space, especially when your space is close to your person. It's not like you're overextending yourself. So somebody's going to be used as a scapegoat. And I feel like that word is kind of like making it seem like it's unfair, but in this situation, that's specifically their purpose. And almost like their body is going to be used as a cadaver for future experiments. So this person that's crossed you is going to be used to experiment. It's going to be made. This person is going to be used as an example because they don't realize the God you serve, that you are protected into a situation without God's permission. So they don't have any right to attack you, and almost like you're the bait, because ultimately this person in control who sent you where you are wants to do these experiments one way or another. So attracted to you for a reason. Like you have like this stench of sadness that these people are attracted to because they feel like they can attack you. Like if you're sad, then you're weak, but that's not the case. It's just a aura. You're in a dark situation right now. Okay. You're building a bridge between people who need help and people who are able to help them. All right. And some of these people need help, but they don't realize it. And Some people are actually falling for a trap of some sorts because you're working with a magician. A magician, Six of Wands, somebody who is making a cure, is a cure for people who don't accept Christ, unfortunately. I almost feel like it has to do with the Antichrist because it's like one or the other. Either you bow down or you get your legs broken. Something like a situation like this. I feel like it's definitely some mob mentality, but they came at you like a mob. They just didn't realize that you are the mob or something like that. I still feel like this is a spiritual level. I'm seeing the Emperor here. Oh, this is the Empress. But also, like, your Emperor is right behind you. And maybe they thought they were attacking a woman, but they're really attacking a man because you come in the name of Christ. So they're attacking Christ. And then we have this King of Cups. And I'm seeing Christ coming back angry and setting these people on fire. This is in Revelations. Yeah, they really feel they looking at you with their wicked eyes. They're afraid because ordinarily they will look at you and think that you're a snake charmer because they thought they were snakes, but they're just bait. They're like crickets feeding your snakes. These are the sick. Unfortunately, they chose to be sick, and I'm talking in a spiritual realm. They chose to be sick. They chose to reject Christ. So ultimately, the people who, there's a lot going on here. The people who are being healed are given a vaccine from the people who chose not to follow Christ. It's like you can learn from them. You can learn from their mistakes. And these sick people are being healed because they accept Christ. Where this cure is coming from is from the people who don't accept Christ. The people who are being used as scapegoats and made and as an example. The vaccine. Then you have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're getting money for this. Maybe somebody is trying to accuse you of working for the devil, but wasn't it just a minute ago that they were worshiping Satan? You worship Christ, and they don't know how that works because they never accepted Christ. It really does turn over on them. It really does turn into hell for these people, and they have a reason to be afraid because they have no protection. And also, like, it's very understandable what you're saying because you're thinking on the field that's relatable to people who work with you, like-minded people, like-minded individuals that you're putting down. It's all love. Okay. Let's see a little bit more about this person who is working with you. I feel like you already know who this person is. This is your Emperor. You see, they thought you were dark because your Emperor is coming in. Your Empress is coming in the dark. Your Emperor is coming in the light. They thought they were attacking you behind closed doors, but in reality, what happens in the dark comes to the light. So they're being exposed. And it's so much exposure. It's almost like friendly fire. They're going to have to pretend to be so nice because they don't want to get caught. You have to deal with this constantly. You know, people are fake because they're real. Then they will be exposing their demons. But you get to be real loving, real kind, because that's who you really are. They can't be real. So now they have to exist in this world as fake. And it's so painful for them. Then they go home and they cry and they drink. Something about birth. Why are you trying to confuse me? Somebody's name could be Bertha. Rigidity. Yeah, somebody is stuck. Like a catatonic, stuck in place. It was my fault, but I blamed you. All right. Somebody's trying to be apologetic. They're trying to apologize, but we'll see if they're sorry. If they actually genuinely feel sorry. Because some people are just afraid of their own sadness. And they just calling out stuff just to get somebody's attention as usual. But let them actually feel sorry. Because that's how they should feel. That's what they are. They just need to speak the truth. As long as they say the truth, then they'll be freed. It's not like you're trying to yeah, I feel like whoever this is like, it's not like you're trying to capture them or keep them in bondage, but the reality is this goes beyond anything that you have authority over. This is out of your jurisdiction because your emperor has authority over these people. And he is using them as an example. He is using their cadavers to run experiments on. And even if you don't agree with that, it is what it is. Somebody says, I can't handle it. It's their problem. You're too much for them. They need to move. Because it is what it is. What's happening is happening. And it only gets worse. Because you came with protection. I can't imagine life without you. This person really thinks they're in a relationship with you. This person who was clinging to you like a parasite, they really thought you two had a relationship. They thought that you could hear their thoughts. They were talking to you in their mind. Like you guys were the same person, or like they had a radio and they could communicate with you telepathically. You didn't hear nothing they were saying. You can't see them through the walls, but they think that you can see them. Whatever world they live in, whatever delusional schizophrenic world they live in, they think that you can hear their thoughts, and they were actually talking to you and thinking that you guys were friends or something. It's not happening. They're crazy. I'm hearing, uh-oh, somebody's getting in trouble because the truth is coming out. They need to be institutionalized. They need to be put in a mental institution. If they think that you two are in a relationship, they are insane. Okay, somebody is guilty of this and they're asking for mercy. Wow, repentance. All right, you guys are on different pages. So I feel like you're going to forgive this person, whoever it is, unless they want to come back and keep tripping. Then it is what it is. But yeah, they're still being used as a scapegoat, and they're still being used to get experiments run on them. That's nothing you can do. You can't change that. That's something your emperor is controlling. Whoever this is, this empress, if you submit to your masculine, then your masculine is taking control from here. And he's not showing them mercy. He's not accepting their apology charge. They're going to serve out their time, which is life, a life sentence in hell. Oh, well, it's not you that did it. If you accept this, it's not you. It's them. It's their fault. So you have 10 of baskets. They blamed you, but it's their fault. You don't have nothing to do with their misery. Let's be for real. Okay, these people are dying. They're dying off. And you're living in a big house. A big mansion for some people, but also like a big community, because the community is opening up to you. And there's going to be all these empty homes once they die out. And more people are going to move in with better, more sweet personalities, loving, kind, natural personalities. And these demons, these people who let these demons in, they're going to get banned into the pigs and drown like Christ did. So maybe somebody is going Muslim for some people if they want to take it that way and not eating pork. And some people can enjoy pork all the more. Because God is preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And some of your enemies are going to be on that table. You have 3 of sticks here. They can't handle it. Somebody's saying they can't handle it. Like, they're really dying right now. As long as you accept Christ. Christ is your emperor. He's taking over the situation. He's taking it from here. Somebody's giving over the will. Take the will. Jesus is taking the will. And I'm also feeling like, yeah, I feel like he's going to drive it over. Like he's going to pull over to the side and say, I'll be back. And then he's gonna drive this vehicle over the edge. These people are gonna lose their minds. They're gonna go absolutely insane. Look at you, you're supported. This is 9 of Cups. I'm not making this up. This is real life energy. Somebody's going through their 9 of Cups right now. Christ is driving them over the edge. They're losing their mind. They're going insane. And you're waiting on the side of the road for Christ to return. He goes to hell. He dies. He rises back up. They don't rise back up. And then he comes back to you. What's done is done. You don't have to ask any questions. And the children of Israel journeyed and came unto their cities on the third day. Christ rose at the third day. A lot of people have a problem with this reward that's coming towards you. And when the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord and journeyed not. And then I'm hearing also when they were following the cloud by day and the fire by night. You had protection either way. And how is this the fire at night? They're following the star. They're following the sun. And even for some people, it could be at night. Like, you don't know what's happening. Interprets these scriptures for you. He'll tell you exactly what's going on. Because it doesn't mean the same thing for everybody. Christ is the interpreter. This could be for a Libra. All right. Somebody's definitely being bold. Somebody is gaining their strength and gaining their power back. And you're just realizing this is the normal way to be. And that you are a force to be reckoned with. Wherever you come, these people have nothing against you. So they were really acting like idiots. This could be a Taurus that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. A Virgo that you're dealing with. This could be a parental setup, a balance between two parents. But I just see Christ being all in this and in and out. And this whatever this is, Christ is woven into the fabric. And if they don't accept him, they're going to burn. And all you're going to be left with is a gold, is a pile of gold ash that you can collect and use at your will. We have Scorpio, we have Aquarius. Maybe they're finally starting to realize that you don't bow down to them. And that your authority, your God, is more powerful than the devil they worship. And also, they should have been worshiping God from the beginning. They have no excuse. Because these people are very close to God. But they're so close, worshiping Satan, so close to God, worshiping Satan, they're attacking Christ. They're in very dangerous territory. This could be a Gemini I'm talking to. Somebody's passing away. And nobody's going to show up at their funeral. This could be a Pisces. This Scorpio and Aquarius is standing out. Yeah, I just feel like this energy here is like, it's raw. It's like, I definitely see some blood being shed. Something about the ops. And I feel like it's not a game. Like they've been playing, but they're NPCs. It's like, if you're going to play the game, like, you might as well be working for God. But no, these people are working for the devil. And they don't even get a real role here. They just being used as cadavers for this social experiment. And, Christ is making it better for the next generation. Their blood shall therefore on the head of Joab and upon the head of his seed forever, but upon David and upon his seed and upon his house and upon his throne shall there be peace forever from the Lord. They don't realize that everything is connected. They keep trying to pick the devil's side. They keep trying to be the devil's advocate. They want to be Satan's friend, Satan's best friend, rooting for the underdog or whatever you want to call it. But people who work for Christ, it doesn't matter what level they're on. They are blessed.